Hi guys, Eric Pathy here at PickDawgz.com for your overnight report. We're going to get into a complimentary selection, a rare favorite in this video. But before we get to it, let's talk about what's already been released. Now, if you remember, last Saturday, as discussed on these videos, we were 15-5 on our large high volume Telegram channel. Of that 15-5, 18 games were released Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday prior to Saturday. 2 additional games were released on Saturday morning. Currently, right now, as of Tuesday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, we have released 5 college football games already to our clientele to beat the move. That's called getting good closing line value for Saturday. As I'm explaining and trying to get you guys to understand, volume is key. Making the plays based upon what the line is, not when the actual event is the difference between sports trading and sports gambling. By the time I wake up on Saturday morning, and like for instance this week, I'll be in Las Vegas with Mitch and company, I'm not going to wake up and start running to put bets in at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. I'm going to go to bed Friday night and everything's already in. It's done. It's done. It's a stress-free Saturday. By the time I wake up Saturday morning, not only am I going to have all of Saturday's plays in, I'm going to have all of Sunday's plays in. Because that's the difference between a pro and a Joe. It's not always what you bet, it's when you bet. Pros bet early, Joes bet late. Because Joes want to work on limited capital, and that's okay. It's not to be condescending, it's to make you understand why you can't win if you're a Joe. Is because everything is fear-based wagering. I'm going to take all my money and bet it in the morning at the 12 noon games if I live in the East Coast, and we'll see how they do, and then I'll roll it to the 4 o'clock games. We'll see how we do, and then we'll go to the 7 o'clock. And it's this never-ending dopamine madness of chasing. Pros don't do that. We know our numbers, and this is what we discuss on the 1 hour radio show each and every week, and therefore, there's no crystal ball. I'm not a great handicapper. Didn't go 15-5 on the opening Saturday in college because I'm a good analyst. None of this nonsense. I just get the games from the pros and I flip them to the Joes. 1 month is $4,000. 1 week is $2,000. You pay a premium. In addition, I charge $24,000 a year for my all-around service, which basically means that if you're paying $24,000 a year, you're actually paying $2,000 a month. So your weekly actually becomes your monthly. What I allow small players like you to do is make a deposit. The first month is actually a deposit against the year. I used to explain this to people when they called, but what I really found is most people were shell-shocked with the fee structure. They wanted to bet $1,000 a game on their right hand, and they would freak out at the possibility of paying somebody $500 a week on an annual basis on their left hand. So now I'm basically done with explaining the fee structure in person because of what I used to say is text to join, and what I wound up doing is telling you what I'm telling you now. It's $2,000 a week. It's $4,000 a month. It's $24,000 a year, all access. If you simply want a specific sport, I don't recommend it. I will sell it to you. You can text me and say, I want a specific sport. You're going to make less money than you would if you were annually, but that's your choice. If you don't have a bankroll or you're shell-shocked to pay somebody $4,000 up front before you get access to the games, then it just means this program is not for you, and that's okay. Shoot on back over to PickDawgz.com. Purchase plays from the handicappers on the site till you're ready to treat it more like a business and a commitment as opposed to a daily action play. With that being said, the Washington Nationals are a slight favorite. It's the first favorite that I've given out here on this channel, but there is a reason and a system behind it. They have played less than 30 games as a favorite this season. They are 12-9 as a favorite. They've played 21 games as a favorite. This is the only 22nd time they're an actual favorite this season. Therefore, take them under 50 cents. They're currently right now 40 against the second to worst team in all of baseball at home, Miami. Miami is minus 1480 overall, minus 1412 at home, minus only $68 away, which means if you've played them away, you've been picking and choosing your spots, you could very well be profitable. Take Washington, minus 40 cents as your complimentary selection. 702-769-0404 to get started with the 4. Good day and good luck.